Welcome to episode 70 of the Awkward Tapes, a podcast where awkward friends have awkward conversations about awkward things. We have made it to episode 70. Almost 100. Yeah, woohoo, we did it.
30.
Presley, you got your... Presley, wake up.
Come on, buddy.
We're
Presley,
starting.
We're filming a potty.
going.
Lasagna flavored cake.
Wait, what? No, ew. Lasagna.
Spaghetti flavored.
Lasagna
Spaghetti
flavored cake.
flavored cake.
Lasagna flavored cake.
Wow.
Okay.
Buca de Beppo. I threw up.
Oh.
If you think about it, it's weirder to wash your hands after you go to the bathroom.
Than before.
Okay, I've
heard
heard this
that.
argument, and I disagree on the fact that you should wash your hand. Like, if you want to be your most clean, you should wash it before and after.
Yes. Which
Why
is
would
what
you-
I do. Not really.
Why did it matter if you washed your hands before?
If you think about it,
Going down there.
the cleanest part of your body is probably going to be the parts that are clothed.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But your unclothed part
Yeah,
is touching
your
the
hands are
clothed
probably going to
part.
be dirtier.
Exactly, which is
I
why
mean,
you
in a
wash them
sense, well,
before.
I feel like that's
that's
the
the
same.
argument.
I
That
feel
doesn't
like
make
that's
any
the same
sense.
argument as saying that, that's saying that your dog's mouth is like more, or that like your own mouth, excuse me, is like more dirty than a toilet bowl or something. Like you've heard that argument, and it's like, well, yeah, technically, but
Well, I'm
I mean,
still
if you
not,
put in
you know.
different, if you account for different factors, it's like, I mean,
I'm still not going to drink toilet water. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Good. That's a good natural human tendency, Presley. Good job.
we're
Schmev?
working on
Intro?
Yeah, that was
credits.
that was really intellectual.
Credits.
You are so cool.
We're going to be doing another draft this episode. We're going to be drafting TV shows. And
Yes.
then at the end, we're going to, Evan, again, if you watch the superhero draft, did a little point system, and that's how we'll decide who wins. So stay tuned and prepare yourself for a session of awkwardness. And we're back. Evan,
Alrighty.
take us away.
So
if you want to explain what we're doing too.
all right, so we're going back to, if you've seen any of our drafts before, this is our third one. We've done fast food, superhero powers, and now we are on to TV shows. And basically how it works is, for those of you who watch sports, it's almost like you're drafting like an NFL or NBA player or something, or it could be fantasy football.
It's like a, yeah.
But pretty much how it works is that we're each going to go in a row and we're going to pick our favorite TV shows, or maybe not our favorites, but just the TV shows that we feel like are best. And then at the end, we will judge them. Leighton has the first pick and he will start us off. And if you've seen our other drafts, you know that this will go in a snake order, which basically means that whoever gets the last pick of this round, they will begin the next round. You'll see how it works. Just anyway.
We'll see.
Just have fun looking at what TV shows we draft and let us know if you agree or disagree.
Okay, guys, I've been struggling with this because, a couple minutes ago I found out I had the first round pick, which makes this way harder. But when I think, and earlier I went with the other show, but now I'm thinking I'm going to do this show. This show is recognized as quite possibly being the greatest show of all time. And even though I haven't seen it, I'm going to have to go with Breaking Bad.
Ah, dang it.
Yes. Well,
I have to,
that would have been my pick too.
And you do.
That
You
was gonna
haven't
be my
even
first
seen
pick,
the show.
but I have to pick it because everyone is like, that's the
You
show.
should.
man.
You
Okay,
should.
that is arguably my favorite show of all time. So good on you. That is a fantastic pick. You've
what I
never seen
hear.
you've never seen Breaking Bad?
Wow.
I've seen the first episode like 3 times.
Okay, that pilot episode.
joking.
That pilot episode is a phenomenal pilot episode.
It's
though.
like I would say it's probably the best pilot episode of all time. Or at
it
least
might be. It
from
very
what
well
I've
might
ever
be.
seen.
Greatest show of all time.
Okay.
All right, so now Zach gets the second overall pick. Breaking Bad is off the table.
So that was gonna be my first overall. So I had 2 to choose if I had a second.
You're gonna take my pick.
I don't think so.
No?
Well, okay. It's really hard because the one I want to choose has like such a love-hate like fan base. So with that being said, my first overall pick is going to be
But you're first.
Or
His first overall
Yes.
pick.
My
The
first.
second overall.
it just guys, you keep making fun of me for this. I'm so sorry.
Did it
Hold
leave
on,
you?
hold on 1 second.
You
I had it
forgot
in
your
my head.
show?
There it is. Family Guy.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised. That's
wow.
Wow.
okay.
Interesting.
That's
I thought
surprising.
Shmev was gonna take it, so I had
That's
to
a good
take
one.
it.
I might
Wow.
have. if
How
it-
many laughs has that show given you? I mean, come on.
I will say that show has a lot of seasons. In my opinion, it has some high highs and some low lows.
Yeah.
I mean, it does have its funny moments though. I see why you picked that. Although with mine, Breaking Bad, I'm really sad it's taken, but I'm shocked that Zach didn't pick this. I have to pick this. It's The Office. How do I not pick The Office?
That's what I was
Like
thinking.
The
about
Office. I think it's arguably even if it's not necessarily my favorite comedy of all time, it has to be known as one of the best, if not the best, comedies of all time. Like for me, my number 2 picks were The Office and Breaking Bad. I just didn't know which one I would be left with.
Stop crying.
So
Zach.
I have to pick The Office. Like I don't need to explain myself. I don't. Also, just in case people
You're
are
an
crazy,
actor,
the
bro.
U.S. version. I'm not picking the U.K. version. Not doing that.
Nah, that's
So all right. So now I'm sorry, Shmev, for taking The
Well,
Office,
it
but
sounds like
Presley,
the UK version's up for grabs.
the UK version's up for grabs.
Why are you so good at acting, dude?
It's my turn.
It is Presley's turn.
I don't know.
I'm about to upset some of you,
Uh-oh.
and I will sooner offend you most soon.
Remember, we're all judging each other.
I know.
Starts with the C, doesn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I thought about
I
that
feel
one
like
too.
Zach in the last episode or the last draft.
Yeah.
Everybody's just taking your pick.
It's
Yeah.
hard being
No,
last.
Stranger Things. That was
I have
going to
it
be
on
my
my
next
list.
pick if it came back around. I figured it would be taken in the first round, but Stranger Things is a really solid one.
Solid.
All right, no, it's
Liquid.
really good. Alrighty, so Shmev.
Those are gone, bro. Gas.
Okay, this is tough. I feel like if I don't take this now or my next pick, because it's a snake pick, it's gonna be gone. This is, I think it is still it is because I saw it the other day. Most viewed cable show of all time.
Oh, I
The
think I know what
Walking
this is
Dead.
going to be. Oh no,
Dang, I had
that
that
was
on
going to be my
there.
that was
That
going
was
to be my
gonna
next
be
pick.
my first round
Wow.
pick. But the issue with it was that I felt like people would either love or hate that. So I was like,
It just had really good seasons in the
gonna have to
beginning.
get on some.
Yeah,
What
The
about
Walking Dead, that
season 6,
It went
7,
down.
It went down.
That was going to be my pick. That's a really solid pick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was my absolute favorite show for so long, and then it just, I don't know, and they just ended it. It's still been going all these years.
Oh, it's been going for so long.
Yep.
All right. My next show, it is at least for some people like legendary.
Oh.
To me, I don't mind it, but I feel like this has to be taken kind of high.
I think
okay.
I got it. Yeah.
Going with The Simpsons.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Now
I
that
figured that
that's
would
a
be
solid
taken.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solid.
liquid.
Liquefied. Okay.
Well, if I could spell
Semi-solid.
Simpsons, there we go. That's spelled correctly.
Viscosity.
Alrighty, so The Walking Dead and The Simpsons back to back off the board. That's very good. That's very good. Alrighty.
Wow.
So now we go back to Presley, who picked Stranger Things, which I'm so upset that Stranger Things and The Walking Dead were picked back to back. I really wanted one of those two shows.
Are you ready?
I
Probably not,
maybe,
bro.
I don't know.
Dude.
I choose Sherlock.
I had that
Interesting.
on there
Really?
too.
Very interesting.
That is interesting. Explain why Sherlock.
Have you seen it?
Well, I think just
No.
from a writer's
It's good.
standpoint, it is one of the best, well-written TV shows
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Like, you have to write for one of the most intellectual beings in fiction.
It was a great series.
That's a pretty solid pick.
I
It's
mean,
pretty liquid.
Have you seen all of that?
liquefied.
I think I've seen all of it. I need to go back through because
Can't remember it.
the seasons came out like a year apart from each other.
So it didn't make sense to me because I forgot other
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
And it's already a confusing timeline
Yeah.
as it is. But overall, when I was really into it, it's up there.
It's a little confusing.
Okay.
Maybe.
So for my next one, I already have a great comedy when it comes to The Office, but I
Wait.
feel like I need to go with another really great comedy.
Wait,
no,
is it
I'm
you?
third overall pick because you pick. No, because it goes Leighton, Zach, myself, you,
going
Shmev,
backwards.
then Shmev, Presley, me. I'm gonna be in the middle every round.
Yeah.
That
Snake.
was
You were second.
Oh yeah.
So
Sorry.
who's third?
Yeah. Alrighty. So anyway, back to me because I'm what matters. So I already picked a great comedy in The Office, and I want to go with a serious show, but my serious shows were taken, so I'm going to go with my number 2 comedy. And this might surprise some people with me going with this. I'm going SpongeBob with my second overall pick.
Ooh,
Fantastic
what?
pick.
Wow.
That was going to be mine next time.
Wow. Interesting.
Very good. It is possibly the best kid show of all time.
I mean, I know it's kind of risky taking a second overall, but I didn't want to risk it being taken, and I really wanted SpongeBob on my list somewhere. It is a hilarious show for all ages, whether you're a kid, whether you're our age or even older. Like, so many people love SpongeBob, so I feel like it's justified to be picked.
Nice. Okay. Presley's turn.
No, it is Zach's. Presley went before me.
I wish. I've got a sleeper.
All right.
Okay.
Saturday Night Live.
Oh, okay.
Live show. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Solid.
I mean, come on. You got the Chip and Dale skit. You
You got a lot of comedy there.
Tom or Down by the River. You got all the Eddie Murphy ones. It's just
Will Ferrell.
Yep. Got some good stuff. in there.
Pharrell.
Jimmy
Will Ferrell.
Fallon.
Fallon.
Yeah.
No, that
That's
is
a good pick.
that is a
Solid.
good pick.
Solid,
That is
solid.
not bad at
Solid.
all.
Solid.
Alrighty, so now,
Two.
Leighton, you have back-to-back picks.
I do, guys. So, all right.
Well, I'm just curious. I'm assuming Stranger Things, Walking Dead, The Office, whatever. Like those would be nice. But were any shows taken so far to where you're like, oh dang it, they took mine?
The Office, Stranger Things, Sherlock, and The Walking Dead were all on my list.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, wow,
Breaking
great.
Bad heifer.
Yeah. So I had to go down a bunch and try to come up with a couple more. But the next one, this is known as being one of all time.
Oh, I already know what you're gonna say.
I think so.
Seinfeld.
Yep, I knew it was gonna be Seinfeld.
Yep.
Freaking love the show. Big fan. Big Seinfeld guy. Really huge. Love it.
See, look, Seinfeld. That's a solid pick. So that was going to be
Jerry.
on my list, except now that I have comedies, I was thinking maybe I would avoid it. But Seinfeld, that's a good one.
Okay. Now for my next pick, because again, snake order, get to go twice. I gotta go with a comedy other than Seinfeld. That's a little more recent. It kind of reminds me of The Office, and since I'm like, well, I didn't get The Office,
I know it.
I'm going with Parks and
Yeah,
Rec.
Parks and Rec.
Good one.
Somebody was
Amazing.
gonna take it.
Can't believe that it hasn't been taken yet. Ron Swanson. Thought Presley might take it.
I thought about taking
will,
that,
if I
but
did
again,
at
The
some
Office,
point.
Parks and Rec, I can't have both. They're too similar. But
I'm
no,
happy
the,
with mine
the
so
Parks
far.
and Rec, that is good. All right, so
right.
now Zach, it's back to you. You have Family Guy and SNL.
Yeah. You know what my third pick is? This was a sleeper. I thought about taking in the first round, but I was so confident that y'all weren't going to take it that I did. Pawn Stars.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I mean,
I think that's a solid pick.
Yep.
it's not bad. Admittedly,
haven't seen much
I
of
don't love it, but Pawn Stars, it's a
Hey,
decent
I've
show.
seen
It's a
Clips
great
of it.
show.
All right. And then, okay, now this is probably going to be my most controversial one yet, just because it's known overall as a fantastic show. I love this show, but I don't know how much everyone here at the table loves it. But I also need something more serious. I'm going with Breaking Bad's younger brother, Better Call Saul.
Dang it.
That's a good one.
I had that on there too.
Solid.
Better Call Saul, I absolutely love that show. One of the few shows I like better is Breaking Bad. I mean, Breaking Bad just... Everyone knows that Breaking Bad is better than Better Call Saul, but Breaking Bad was the first overall pick. Better Call Saul is the 13th. So, I mean, I feel like Better Call Saul, I needed a good, serious show in there, and I'm content with that. I'm happy with getting Better Call Saul here. All right, Presley, you have Stranger Things and Sherlock.
I'm gonna do a right hook. Batman the Animated Series.
I
Dang
knew
it. I had that on there as well.
You saw that growing up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Dang
Nice.
it.
What's funny is when I was doing research for it, apparently all the lists I was looking at,
Yes.
Batman the Animated Series was like one of the most highly rated every single time.
Every
It-
time.
I don't know if that one or Superman kind of kickstarted that whole animated universe back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It's better than the current live action
It's
DC non-animated universe.
See, like, even for me, I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever seen Batman the Animated Series, but just from what I know, that is a really good
You
pick.
can appreciate it.
I can appreciate it, even if I haven't personally seen it.
Solid.
All right, so now Shmev, back-to-back picks for you. You have The Walking Dead and The Simpsons. What else are you going to go with?
One of them I'm very confident on. The second one, I'm still unsure.
Okay.
I am so surprised this hasn't been taken yet. Game of Thrones.
Okay. Okay, that is
seen
fair.
it.
See, in terms of if we were just
If
going
for
like,
some people, it's like up there with Breaking Bad. For some people,
oh no,
Yeah, I
for
know.
some people, Game of Thrones is considered like the best TV show. But I
just
had
haven't seen
two
that.
different rules coming into this, and that was I wanted to at least see a tiny bit of the show for me to pick it, and I wanted to at least have a somewhat positive feel of the show. And I've never seen Game of Thrones, but
Well.
Game of Thrones, it is known as one of the best TV shows ever.
yeah.
So I respect you for that.
See, this is where I'm like, what in the world?
You weren't prepared, were you?
Well, how do you?
I'm kidding.
Let me just memorize
Yeah,
every single show.
Memorize every show
I
that's
think
ever
I had
happened.
20, and now my list is down like 4 because everyone's
How
taking
many
all.
picks do we have left?
Oh, I wrote down like 50 different TV shows.
Dang.
many
We
do I
are
have
we are
left?
now
Two?
in the 4th round. Shmev is kicking off the 4th round. We all already have 3 picks.
Okay, I think I. You know what? Yeah. Yep. All right, I got it.
Okay.
Family Feud.
Oh, that's one I wrote
okay.
down. That one's not a bad one.
Wow. Yeah.
Has everyone not seen that show?
Oh, everyone has seen
Yeah.
Family
Everyone's
Feud.
seen that show, and I've never met someone where they're like, hate Family Feud, can't stand it. It's fun for the whole family. You can play along. Steve Harvey,
Come on.
come on.
Hilarious.
Oh no, that is a very solid pick. That is.
Big old bald head and that mustache just staring back at you.
Sexy.
Alrighty.
Mustache.
Now, Presley, it's now your turn.
I'm going with
I know what this is going to be. I have a feeling, but
Psych.
There it is. Why
that
didn't
what
you
you
take
were
it first?
I
round?
had that on my list too.
and you break my heart.
I knew somebody was gonna
Mainly
take
just
that at
because
some
I
point.
wanted it.
You went so long without picking it.
You did.
Yeah, just because I figured that the
did.
other shows were going to be more popular amongst people, and I still really like the other shows. But Psych is a fantastic pick. I love
I
it.
had it on my list too. Y'all. are just
Alrighty,
killing
but
me.
now I'm going to pick the one I thought you were going to pick. I have to pick Community while it's on here.
Oh,
That's another one I had.
Community,
Bro,
like I
leave
know,
some
like,
for
I know
me.
that Shmev isn't the biggest fan of Community, but I don't care. I love the show.
I just haven't seen
He
it.
just hasn't seen it.
Well,
I
you
think he
haven't seen.
likes
Well,
it.
that's what I mean. Like you haven't seen. You can't be the biggest fan of it because you just haven't seen much of
Oh.
it. But I know
Yeah.
Presley overall is a fan. Zach's a big fan. I love it. I think Leighton likes it. I
I've
don't know.
seen maybe 2 seasons.
You just have
and I
okay, so
like
you've
it.
seen some of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I love Community. I think is a great show, so I went with Community.
It's solid.
You do not understand.
Okay, Andrew Tate, it's your turn.
Oh, it's already my turn? Yeah. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
So you have Family Guy,
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live, and Pawn Stars. Are you gonna
Oh,
go? Are you
yeah.
gonna go with Storage Wars next?
No.
You were
Yeah,
so
I
cool.
doubt any of you have seen this, but I consider this to be like one of the top 10, like at least my favorite shows of all time, Peaky Blinders.
Oh,
is
I've
that?
seen part of that. It's a really popular
it
show
is
on Netflix.
Amazing. It's a show about like these gangsters in the, well, I wouldn't say gangsters, but they're like in the early
that guy.
1900s. It's awesome.
Okay, I've seen that guy, Tommy.
No, that is a really good
Someone
pick.
told me Shelby. Oh, I love that show. It's so good.
All right, no, that was a very good pick. Alrighty, Leighton, you have back to back.
I do?
That's the nice thing about being first overall with 5 picks is you get back to back here.
This has been pretty good so far. I'm liking everyone's picks.
2
It's your last 2.
guys. I gotta do it.
Guys,
What am I gonna do here?
What am I gonna do here? I'm gonna go with 2 shows
yes, you are.
that are
In one
both older.
Oh,
Okay, I gotta get them out there. Personally, I'm gonna go with the one that I've seen a little bit more of and I'm a little more fond of. But the other one, I kind of surprised hasn't been picked, to be honest. Anyway, so the first one I'm gonna go with is Cheers.
I knew that was coming.
I was gonna pick that one.
Cheers is a good pick. I'm surprised that Zach didn't pick it. But
show.
It's solid.
it is a solid
It
show.
is a really
it
good
has
show.
Ted Danson. Gotta like you some Ted Danson, or you don't
literally
have
have
I
to.
like when Ted dancing.
No,
Yeah.
you have to like him.
I like it
Anyway,
when Ted's dancing.
Yeah.
to. I like it when Ted's dancing.
My dad.
yeah, exactly.
Number 2, Surprised it hasn't been picked. Haven't seen too much of it, but again, notice one of being the greatest shows of all time. That is Friends.
Now you stole
pick.
mine.
To me, that is
Almost picked that.
It's
earlier.
known as one of the best shows of all time. So I respect you for that. It is known for that.
I think I have a baller list.
You suck.
No, I don't.
Let's all crap
Let's all
on. it.
talk at once.
Alrighty. Zach, it is your turn. This is your final pick. We're in the last round here.
Checking this out. Wow. This is intense.
Should we start some theme music?
Let's start a little golf commentary.
All right.
Zach gets up there to
No,
go
I need-
for the putt on the green.
I see. Okay, hold
interesting,
on.
Mark.
Because
Tease it up.
I've got a comedy and then I have a couple serious ones, but I've kind of have the comedy thing going for me. No, I'm just gonna go with my gut. Atlanta. I'm going with
Okay,
Atlanta.
that is known as a very good show. It has the Donald Glover, right?
I love my man.
Yeah. No, but that is. All right, I guess that's the pick. No explanation.
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, Leighton. Now that you say,
a
I
city,
had
by the way.
Atlanta.
thing here.
Atlanta, Cabana.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had some good ones there.
I don't
Okay.
rap.
Okay, so there are some sleepers here that I have on my list that Leighton can see
Can you
because I
name
now
some?
exposed it to him. No. Okay, so the thing is that even though there's a comedy I really want to take because I think it would do really well, I already have The Office, SpongeBob, and Community, so I need to go for a more serious show. Plus, I think this show has some really good comedy in it. I think only the Parker Brothers have seen it, but I have to go with it. It was so great that first season. I'm going to Severance.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
Severance.
on
Solid.
my list. And I w-
Severance.
Solid.
Severance is a
Absolute
really good
sleeper.
pick. There was here. I'll just show Leighton. Leighton, don't say it. I thought about picking that right there,
solid.
just because that would be a
that is a
really good
good one.
comedy.
Wait, go to that. Starts with the yep.
Yeah.
I've seen that. That's
The one
good.
at bottom.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes,
Yep,
good.
yep.
I'll tell you. I'll
No,
after.
I had a big list, but no, Severance. I needed a more serious show, and that show it's only had one season so far. I can't wait for season 2 though. That first season was really, really good.
Solid.
Super solid.
Well, Presley, it's now you.
looking like a frat.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh, Leighton could see that was on my list.
Yeah. He wow.
That is a very good
That's
pick.
solid.
I like how you
almost chose
whispered that
Phineas and
into the mic, sweetie.
That was solid.
That's good pick.
It is now your pick, and you have the final pick of the draft.
Picking my nose in the mic.
Sure, that's a good pick. Mine, my pick
Okay.
is the better of that show.
No.
Wait.
Drake and Josh.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
That is a very good show. That was a really good sleeper pick. I also had that one on my list.
I'm surprised no one picked Phineas and Ferb.
Phineas and Ferb was one that no
That
one
was
picked.
on there.
Also, the one that I almost
Yeehaw.
picked, but I picked Severance instead. I almost picked Ted Lasso. I came very
Yeah.
close to picking Ted
Bro,
Lasso.
and
All right,
check
now,
this
Evan,
out.
Can you send us a screenshot of that list so that we can?
No, I will, but just real quick for some shows that may have not gotten. What are some shows that have not gotten picked?
So-
South Park didn't get picked. That's a huge show. No American Idol.
probably
Didn't know
gonna
if people
say
would want to do American Idol. No Big Brother. If people remember
America's Got
that.
Talent?
Dexter is a pretty popular show. Hannah Montana, since we
Yeah,
kind of
I
went
thought
that
about that.
route. No one picked Hannah Montana. Mythbusters. Do you guys remember Mythbusters?
I
Yeah.
love
That was a
Mythbusters.
fantastic show. If
Myth-
any of
Myth-
you guys picked Mythbusters, that would have been a big thing for me. Also, Sesame Street.
This chair's hurting my bottom.
Sesame.
Okay. Well, anyway, we are going to come back in just a minute because we have to rank each other's orders. So be back soon.
But for you, it'll be right now. Alrighty. We have submitted our votes to Evan. This was tough for me, at least. Well, most of it.
It was tough.
Yeah.
It was definitely very tough.
Apparently, there's a tie somewhere. So
Yes, second and third place are tied. So there is a fifth, there is a fourth, and there is a first place that is definitive, but second and third is who knows. All right, but I will say, just real quick before we get to the results, what do you think were some of each of ours like best or worst picks?
Breaking Bad was the best overall. That's just I feel.
I mean, it might be. It was the first overall pick, though, so I mean, it's kind of expected.
Yeah.
The Office also was a good one.
Yeah.
I feel like Pawn Stars was a sleeper.
Pawn Stars. So I just don't really know about that show. If anything, I was going to say that was probably your weakest pick.
I think Leighton taking Friends in the 5th round was really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the 5th
I'm personally
round.
not a fan of Friends, but for the value that you get for what Friends is, I agree. I honestly think the most valued pick was Drake and Josh at the last pick. I think Drake and Josh
Yeah.
is a fantastic
Yes,
pick.
especially
I thought
for the
about that
very
last second.
5 round.
Yeah, Drake and Josh is. Although we talked about this off camera, Shmev, what's like one of your favorite shows that you didn't pick?
Impractical Jokers, and I didn't pick it.
You didn't pick Impractical Joker.
But like I said, I think I was thinking more for you guys, so I wasn't really thinking of my favorites. But
Yes, but no, I think we got some good picks here. But I think Drake and Josh was the best value pick.
what about the worst picks?
The worst picks,
Atlanta,
maybe
just 'cause
like
I've
for
never
each
seen it.
person. What would you say is the worst pick for each person?
Simpsons. I was never into the Simpsons really.
I
yeah, that's the way I feel.
I
too.
just did
I
it
would-
because of how it is like in our culture.
yeah. No, it's been around forever. There's a
Zach-
reason, but
I gotta
Zach-
be honest, I didn't like the Pawn Stars.
Yeah, Pawn Stars. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm not a
love
fan
Pawn
of that pick.
Stars. Who doesn't like Pawn Stars?
I will say,
me.
and everyone is going to disagree with me
Honestly.
on this. I'm not a Friends fan, so I don't like
I think
the
it's
pick.
overrated,
But,
yes.
yeah.
but
Yeah.
a lot of people love Friends, so I understand it.
Presley Sherlock in the 2nd round, I wasn't a huge fan of.
Yeah, Sherlock
Fair.
in the second. That's how I feel about SpongeBob in the 2nd round. I really wanted SpongeBob, but I think I picked it too early. At least I think so. I don't know. What do you guys think my weakest pick was?
let's take a look here.
Had The Office, SpongeBob, Better Call Saul, Community.
Severance.
Oh, Community?
Yeah,
Really?
maybe Community.
Or
Yeah.
Severance. I haven't seen Severance, but just from
that's-
what I've heard, Severance is supposed to be amazing.
That's
so
a
probably
great fifth
Community.
round.
Yeah, I would say Community. Not that
Oh,
it's
okay.
bad, but
Not that it's bad, but
the other shows were good for the longest periods of time. Community was only good for a couple seasons.
That's true.
Yeah.
Community had 2.5 amazing seasons, and they were phenomenal. But yeah, it was just 2.5. All right, that is very fair. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So now let me unhide these, and then.
Is that you breathing?
I thought that was a drum roll.
Oh my
me.
gosh, what was that? Layton, are you okay, bud?
Yeah. My nose is like clogged.
Alrighty, so unhide. I said unhide.
Hi.
It's very rude. Okay, there we go. All right, so coming in 5th place with a total of 2 points, we have Zach.
I figured.
I'm sorry, just Family Guy with the 2nd overall pick. Admittedly, I didn't. Like,
okay,
it's not
bud.
that you're,
okay.
with the exception of Pawn Stars, I didn't feel like the shows that you picked were bad, just the placement of it. I didn't love. Like, Family Guy with the 2nd overall pick, I thought was a bit high. SNL, I get it. I do. Peaky Blinders, even though I haven't seen it, I know is a great show. And same with Atlanta. I feel like your last 2 picks were actually your best 2 picks.
It's, because y'all are uncultured, and that's okay.
Right.
Fair.
Right.
I haven't seen most
Also,
of
to
those.
be fair, I think my first 3 picks were taken by all of you.
What do you mean your first 3 picks? You had the 2nd overall pick.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It was Stranger Things I knew I wanted to pick. Breaking Bad was going to be my first. And then
Yeah.
Well,
Family
you could have
Guy.
had it. You picked Family Guy. All right, but anyway, then coming in 4th place with a total of 3 points, Shmev.
Yeah, I figured.
wow.
Unfortunately.
You had some good ones though.
I thought I did, but then like The Simpsons was a little high, and let me see. What was the other one that I didn't like? Simpsons I thought was a little high, and then Game of Thrones y'all really just did not seem to like. I did that because of how it is again, like in our culture. It's
Yeah.
the same
Oh,
thing
yeah.
as The Simpsons.
Oh no! If this was like just ranking like what's known as the best TV shows in general, you probably got number 1.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Leighton gets number 1, but you are tied with like Leighton for number 1 just in terms of like shows
known
and
to
what's
be.
known to be best. So I mean that's fair. And then in 2nd and 3rd we have a tie, but because
Wait.
of that, do we just go straight to
let's
the
go
winner?
to the
Yeah.
first.
Go to
Yeah.
Go to the
Alrighty.
Who got
So-
who won?
With a total of 11 points,
Wow.
our winner is Presley.
Yeah.
what a comeback.
I will say,
Don't call it a comeback.
I've been
Just
here
call
for
it a win.
years.
Just call it a win.
Presley
Because I
would-
came in 5th on the last one.
Presley, he
job.
almost got the max amount of points of 12. 12 is the most you can get. So you had first place by everyone and second
Except-
place by one person.
Who was the one person? Oh.
Wait, no, it wasn't. I had you first. Never mind.
Who was the one person?
Really?
It was Leighton. Leighton put me first for some reason. If you couldn't tell, Leighton and I tied with 7 points. I don't know why Leighton put me first, but he put you second.
I'll tell you why. The Office, Better Call Saul, Community, and I Love Severance.
Yep.
Yes, no,
Those are good ones.
I really liked my selection of shows, but no, Presley wins in basically a landslide.
Wow.
It was not particularly close. Presley swept the floor with us, and then for Leighton, myself, you guys said that you three wanted to like choose which you thought was better, like my selection or Leighton's selection for a second and third. I don't think it matters because it's not for first, but
Right.
I would.
Let me look.
all right, because Leighton had Breaking Bad, which is very good. And he had Seinfeld, Parks Rec, Cheers, Friends. I had The Office, SpongeBob, Better Call Saul, Community,
man.
Severance.
Well, Leighton, I got to be honest with you. I had you last in mine.
Are you serious?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually
Shocking.
did.
Because I've seen a little bit of Breaking Bad. Haven't
did.
seen enough of it to be as passionate as everyone else. I do like the little bit I've seen. Seinfeld, I like it,
Oh, yeah.
but it's not like, one of my favorites.
I can actually see that for you.
Like the same thing with Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
And then Cheers I've
That-
never seen, and Friends I think is highly overrated.
Okay. That's
That was why.
That makes sense.
I have my pick, I think. I'm going to
Between
go.
the two.
Yeah. Can I go ahead and say it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Leighton.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with you. I just think he has a stronger list.
Well-
Breaking
Well,
Bad.
I think you need to take it
one of my
personally.
all-time favorites.
Well, it should be Leighton gets second just because Presley had Leighton as first. Zach, you had Leighton as second, me third. And then Shmev would give me his vote, but it would still be 2-1 favor of Leighton. So I think Leighton gets second place.
I had Leighton as one.
Yeah,
Alright.
so
not
the
gonna
final score: Presley
take it.
wins with 11 points. Leighton gets second place with 7. I get third place with 7. Shmev
Good
gets
job.
fourth place with 3, and Zach he got 2 points.
Yeah, Evan, your first two picks I loved.
Oh, you liked SpongeBob being 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
SpongeBob
it's
honestly was my least favorite pick.
Really?
For you.
Oh,
just
okay,
out
okay.
of yours.
Yeah.
Just because I haven't seen it. Yeah.
What?
I really haven't.
Yeah, I
seen
haven't
much
really
either.
seen it. Like maybe an episode here.
I
or
just don't
there.
really care for it.
Okay, you two are heathens. That's fine.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
never grew up with that show like we did.
All right, it's fine. Whatever.
That's why I'm so much smarter and more superior and
Tell 'em.
better minded. And I'm just gonna freaking just get.
Hey, heads
Get my
up.
shades on, my sword.
You're gonna get blocked off every social media app. So
But anyway, Leighton, put up graphics like you did for the smoke bomb. Presley wins.
Ah, confetti.
Hey.
Smoke bomb.
Or confetti.
I'm sorry. The chair got uncomfortable and then my knees got tired.
You're useless.
are we standing up?
I
Stand up.
guess this believe it or not, we all are wearing pants.
What a surprise.
This is not gonna reach.
Hey guys. Hey guys, it's Zach here from the Audio Masters.
So Presley is our winner and today's draft. Are we about to like bow? Are you ready? I would like to give Evan a shout out for making the list today. Woo! Bow.
I
Give us a
am
bow.
the list
Bow.
guy.
Give us a bow. Bow for us. Yeah. I would like to give Leighton a big shout out for being here and doing stuff. For editing. I'd like to give myself a shout out for sitting down and talking. Woo! I'd like to give Presley a shout out for wearing a nice hoodie today. He did
And
pretty good.
winning.
Yeah.
And
I'd like to
winning.
give-
cool. So cool.
I'd like to give Zach a shout out. Woo! I didn't know what to say. What can we give him a
For
shout
losing.
out for?
Being bold.
Zach, thanks for
Losing.
Thank you for the hug you gave me today. It was actually really nice. I
You're
appreciate
welcome. Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining.
Okay.
it. Thanks
I
for,
just wanted to
thanks
stand.
for coming for episode 70 of the Awkward Tapes, and thank you
Yeah.
for joining us
Bow down.
for a session of awkwardness. Now everyone bow.
Oh gosh.
Now just imagine off in the distance, everyone's clapping for us. We're all just waving.
No, you.
I'll just call it raw. Oh my